Be Wealthy and Smart, episode number 314.
Step into a world of wealth and financial freedom without budgets, boredom, or bosses on Be Wealthy and Smart. And now, here's your host, Linda P. Jones.
Welcome to Be Wealthy and Smart. I'm Linda P. Jones, America's Wealth Mentor, empowering women and men worldwide to financial freedom. On today's show, we're going to talk about my number one hack to save 20 to 30% at your favorite restaurants. But first, if you're a new listener, please hit the subscribe button so you're updated on new shows as soon as they're uploaded. And this show is brought to you by Audible. Audible is the way I read more books and stay ahead of the curve. Audible is, of course, the easiest way to read books because all you have to do is just listen, like you are right now. There are over 150,000 titles to choose from for your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player, and your first audiobook is free. Just visit audibletrial.com/be wealthy and smart. That's Audible, AUDIBLETRIAL.com/be wealthy and smart. Well, I have a great money saving idea for you today. And I wanted to do this show because it's something I personally use myself. And I also know that eating out is one of those things that's a big money drain. It's one of those things that I call one of the top 5 sinkholes that can impact your wallet negatively. So when I found a very good way to save 20 to 30% and get a great deal on fine dining for that occasional meal out, or the time you want to take the kids out to a chain restaurant or something like that, I thought I would share it with you. Normally, I'd be discouraging you from eating out too much because I know it can be a real drain on a bank account. I mean, there's nothing that can drain your money faster than eating out a lot. And I have friends that eat out 3 meals a day every single day, and it's no surprise that they have no money to scrape together. They certainly don't have money saved for retirement, and it's a real problem. And I love these guys, but they eat out 3 meals a day, and so there's no money left at the end of the month. So it can be a huge drain on your pocketbook to eat out. And you need a strategy because I think everybody should eat out occasionally. I don't think you need to deprive yourself and, stay at home or only take a bag lunch to work or whatever some people recommend. That's fine for, good habits, and I'm all for saving money. But I also think once in a while you have to have a treat, you have to have a date night, you have to take the kids out or do something different because you got to live your life and you got to have some fun too. You can't just put money ahead of everything else and not have any fun in life. So there's a balance. You don't want to eat out all the time and you don't want to never eat out. There's a balance. So what can you do when you want to eat out? Is there a way to be smart about eating out? And that's what I want to talk about today. Because if you do get too carried away, it can be like the episode that I podcasted about the couple that lived in New York City and both made $100,000, but they ate out every night at expensive restaurants and they couldn't afford to buy a home. They couldn't save money. They couldn't put aside enough money for a down payment. And it turned out that they spent too much money on eating out every night. And once we discovered that, we could solve the problem. But it was so unconscious to them and so just in their lifestyle that they didn't really even see it. Again, I think everybody should have some fun and have a good time and be able to go out, but let's have a great idea on how to save some money and how to be smart about it. So let me ask you a question. If you gave me $80 and I gave you $100 back, how often would you do that? You gave me 80, I give you 100. You give me 80, I give you 100. Pretty good deal, right? Literally, if you give me 80 and I give you 100, you're making 25% on that $80. That's exactly what's happening when you buy a gift card at Costco or Walmart or your local grocery store. When you buy a gift card for some fine dining restaurants or some chains, fine dining meaning Roy's, Fleming's, Maggiano's, McCormick and Schmick's, and chain restaurants being like Outback Steakhouse, Chili's, Macaroni Grill, Baja Fresh, P.F. Chang's, Rock Bottom Brewery, and many others. Those are just some of the common names that you can buy gift cards for. Gift cards might be something that, if you were like me, before I really understood what they were, I would just walk by them because I thought they were dollar for dollar. I thought, okay, I can buy a gift card that's worth $100 and then give it to a friend, then they have $100 to spend at the restaurant. But that's not how it works. You pay $1 and you get $1.20 or $1.30 for that dollar. So let me explain to this and then I'll come back. So a gift card is a piece of plastic that has a dollar value to it. It's like a prepaid debit card, but you can use them only for the store or the restaurant that's on the card. In this case, we're talking about restaurants. Retailers, like restaurants, love to issue gift cards because the statistics show that 6 to 10% of gift cards are never redeemed. So if you're selling gift cards, you know that people aren't going to turn in 6 to 10% of them. So that's like free money to a restaurant. It's right to their bottom line. They don't have to deliver any product or service because 6 to 10% of people lose them, never use them, whatever. And so they make money on them. That's why Starbucks loves issuing gift cards. It's like a free donation of money if a card isn't redeemed. So from a retailer or a restaurant's perspective, they want to issue those all day long and even incent people to buy them. So they give people a healthy 20 to 30% discount to buy them. And that's where you and I benefit because we're going to take advantage of that discount and use the card. We're not going to lose our card. We're not going to forget to spend our money on our card. We are going to use our card. So when you see these gift cards, realize you pay $80, but you get $100 of value. Sometimes you pay only $70 and get $100 worth of value. That means you take the card you paid $80 for, but when you're in the restaurant, it's worth $100. It's not a coupon. It's not a discount in the restaurant. The discount occurs when you buy the card at the Costco or the Walmart or the grocery store. When you go to the restaurant, it's full value. They give you $100 of food and drink, just like if you paid $100 for the card, except you didn't. You only paid $80 or $70. There's a favorite restaurant of mine called Roy's Restaurant. It's a high-end seafood and Asian cuisine restaurant. I looked up how Roy's describes themselves because it's kind of unique cuisine. And they say Roy's Pacific Rim features upscale Hawaiian-influenced cuisine, including the finest seafood, steaks, and sushi. The chain was founded by James Beard Foundation Award winner Roy Yamaguchi in 1988 in Honolulu, Hawaii. Well, there's one near me in the Palm Springs area of Rancho Mirage where I live. There's one in Newport Beach where I've been this summer. There's one in San Diego. There's some others across the country, certainly in Hawaii. So I love to go to Roy's and get great food at a discount. It's a really lovely restaurant and really lovely experience to go there. But recently I was explaining how gift cards work to a friend who really didn't understand it. And he thought it was more like a coupon and he kind of like poo-pooed it and said he would feel uncomfortable walking into the restaurant and using that. I was like, what are you talking about? You get the discount at the store when you buy the card. It's full value when you go to the restaurant. You're not taking anything away from the waiter or it's not a coupon. It's free money to the tune of 20 to 30%. So what's the downside of using a card like this? Well, I guess if you lose the card or forget to use it within 5 years, you can waste money because there was a regulation passed in 2010 that mandates that these kinds of gift cards are valid for at least 5 years after issuance. So you have 5 years to spend it before there's any problem with that. So I think this is a brilliant way to be able to stretch your restaurant dollars 20 to 30%, enjoy that occasional meal out, and find a way to get a great deal. Remember, you can have anything you want, buy it at the right price. And usually you can find a way to discount just about anything. And I wanted to share this idea with you on how to discount nice food, a nice dining experience, so that you can also get a good deal. It's always good to stretch the dollar a little bit farther, but still enjoy quality. Hey, have you heard I'm having a summer giveaway through the end of September? You could win 6 awesome prizes. 5 of the Wealthy Mindset Blueprint audio courses, where you learn how millionaires think the right thoughts before wealth happens, valued at $197 each, or my Wealth Journal, where you learn the 6 steps to wealth, and the Wealth Mini Course, and that's valued at $67. All you need to do is leave a review for Be Wealthy and Smart on iTunes, or if you have an Android, on Stitcher Radio. Like my Facebook fan page at facebook.com/Linda P. Jones fan page. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Linda P. Jones, and then send me an email and let me know you did it. My email address is lpjhome@gmail.com. All names will be dropped in a hat, and a drawing will be done in early October for winners. That's all for today. Until next time, live the good life and be wealthy and smart.
Thank you for listening to Be Wealthy and Smart with Linda P. Jones. Share the wealth and tell your family and friends about the show. Check out our website, blog, and social media for more riches at www.bewealthyandsmart.com.